Greetings, one and all. This is Rhythm Works, and welcome to my channel. You know what? Right about now, I need to kind of keep this short and sweet because the subject of this video has been flying across the internet over the last few days, and it is very pertinent, and it is very relevant, and is very necessary. I'm talking about Undisputed, the brand new game by Steel City Studios, the game that was deemed as the natural successor to the Fight Night series. I've been playing Fight Night since Fight Night Round 3, Fight Night Round 4, and Fight Night Champion. Okay, so I want to basically keep this short and sweet by basically simply saying this to Steel City, right? Listen, first of all, a valiant effort you made in releasing this game. You know what I mean? I'm taking away nothing from you guys in doing so. Um, it is an absolutely fun game to play. People, don't get me wrong. However, right, the common consensus of everyone who is passionate about the game, some of the big content creators that features Undisputed as their main game of choice, right, on their channels, are basically saying this, right? Online is a joke. It's a simple joke. And right about now, it's like we gotta go from one era of exploit from a fighting game to another. I remember in Fight Night Champion, it was a side step uppercut, side step uppercut, back step jab, back step power punch, back step power punch, right? So now, right about now, the exploit of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is the power punches, right? And I've watched his videos, and I think he's one of the most passionate, vocal content creators to speak about Undisputed and the state of it at this point. So it doesn't even make sense for me to even repeat what he's saying because I'm sure Steel City's he's already taken notice. But I need to just join the chorus of disapproval because I really have high hopes for the game. I absolutely love it. But what I'm hearing people saying a lot is that I love playing offline. I love playing offline and more than playing online. At this stage, yes, I totally get that, right? For me, there's a lot of other issues in relation to the game that could make it a whole lot better, right? Now, these are just my personal takes on the game, right? First of all and foremost, you need to sort out the whole stamina distribution. You need to sort that basically out. And I think, you can't get away from talking about Fight Night Champion when we talk about these things because, when you play Fight Night Champion and you play in pro settings or what have you, and you have no HUD, you can actually see when somebody is getting worn down. The animation of the fighters when they're getting worn down because they used up their stamina by trying to basically spam side step uppercuts or back step jabs and what have you. You can see it. You know what I mean? And you can tell by the commentary that is basically the case. Now, with this game, that's all I'm seeing. I'm not even online. My record is 0-0-0, and it is that for a reason. Because I even trying to be Spartacus and go into that freaking arena. Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. And as much as there are people, right, who don't give a shit about the game and want to play it like an arcade game, I know there are people that are very passionate about the game and wants to play Sim. They want to play Sim, but they find themselves having to play like jerks in order to beat jerks. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? And that doesn't make the game enjoyable. And I think the objective is to get as many fans into the franchise as possible. And I know it will be addressed. I know it will be addressed. How it will be addressed, I don't know, but I do know it will definitely be addressed because if it doesn't, you're gonna have a one-player game. You're gonna have a one-player local party game. That's all you're gonna basically have because people are not gonna want to go online and play with these power punching spammers. They're just not gonna want to do it. Period. Right? And like I said, there are other things that needs to be addressed. And again, I'm saying in relation to Fight Night Champion, there's a lot that can be learned from that. You know what I'm saying? All right, the story mode and the whole career mode. Yeah, that's if that's your If that's your MO, that's your MO. I've got nothing to say in relation to that. In a way, you know, football managerification of the whole career mode thing is not, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And I can't hate anything that's different. I can only basically appreciate it and go with it if I choose to go with it, or not go with it if I choose not to go with it. It's as simple as that, right? But one of the other things that I'm really, really sad about is the fact of the customization of your boxes and not being able to put your boxes online a la Fight Night Champion. You know what I mean? And I know this might sound weird for me to say, but I think people who have played Fight Night Champion will completely understand, right? If you customize your fighter to represent you, right, as a fighter in the Fight Night Champion universe, it makes you more involved and more committed for the win, right? Yes, I mean there are some people who's gonna create freaking Isaac Frost 8 foot tall people with freaking 100 100 overall, and yeah, of course things are going to get ridiculous in that regard. However, when you fight those people, right, the same rules apply in terms of like the stamina distribution, and those people will be worn out, and you could just knock them, you can give them a one punch knockout, you can tire them and win by a points decision by just simply boxing clever. Now, anybody knows me that has played Fight Night Champion with me before will tell you, you know, I pick my shots. I pick my shots and use footwork. Footwork, pick my shots. Footwork, pick my shots. Footwork, pick my shots, etc., etc., etc. Right? And then when I see that my opponents are affected, then I'm going for the kill. Boom, done. You know what I mean? Or if it's a tight match, I try and win by points. Try and win by points by executing as many punches as possible, getting as many headshots as possible. Failing that, weaken him by the body. Boom, jab by the body. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I don't need to tell people how to box. You know what I'm saying? You if you are boxing fans, you know. But that's how I basically play. And from what I'm seeing online, people ain't playing that. It's like they're going for Deontay Wilder and just freaking going for broke. And it's like, nah. Right now, Deontay Wilder is dead. He's dead in the game. Totally dead. You know what I mean? Totally dead. And that is sad. And for me, right about now, it's got to a point now. I mean, for the people that's been playing it on PC and is now playing it on console, um, they can see the improvement. But because I'm not a PC gamer, I don't know. But I'm playing the game on console as is, and I have to say it's a great effort. It's a great effort from Steel City. There's no two ways about it. A great effort. But we waited 14 years. Well, I don't know about anybody else. I've waited 14 years for a natural successor, natural console successor to the Fight Night series. We all know that EA was basically chasing the UFC money, and that's why that's why it didn't really manifest and what have you, and in-house politics and all of that. But I don't give a shit about that. I just want a game that I can play and have fun with my brethren and my sisters. As simple as that. And when Uncharted was basically announced for PC, that was a bummer for me. Then I waited and I waited, and I was watching one of my good friends, Pemby66, who I used to play Fight Night Champion with a lot, right? And he was giving me the lowdown as to what was going on in the Undisputed universe. And even when it was mentioned that Undisputed was going to console, and I was looking at the gameplay, I was not impressed. Not impressed at all. I didn't even give it a second thought. But when the news drew near, and I actually decided to get my PS5 literally last week, right? And realized that the release date for Undisputed was imminent. I ain't gonna lie, I had a bit of excitement in me, you know what I mean? And then getting the game and playing the game and just getting used to the controls of the game. I was loving it. And I still love the game. Don't get me wrong, I still love the game. I think this game right about now has the potential to be one of the greatest boxing games of all time. And it will stand proudly right up there with Fight Night Champion and Fight Night Round 3, Fight Night Round 4. You know, it's got the potential. But as it is, it's not near. It's not near. And anybody who's been playing Undisputed that has played Fight Night Champion, it's like as as much as you will say, yeah, I love the game, I love the game, deep down in your heart of hearts, you know at the end of the day that Fight Night Champion was a game to be freaking reckoned with. Absolutely. You know what I mean? There is no game that has had me streaming for like 6, 7 hours freaking straight, right? No, tell a lie. That has had me streaming for like 8 hours from like 10 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock a.m. the following morning, just to get to know the ropes of the game, the nuts and bolts of the game. I can't tell you the last game I played for that amount of freaking time. I can't tell you the last time I streamed the game for that amount of time. I'm going to keep singing my chorus of disapproval of this game because for me, I'm passionate about the game as well. Absolutely. And there are many others who are more eloquently and articulately passionate about this game and will describe their disappointment in certain aspects of the game that can do it, better than me. So I don't need to try and repeat what other people are saying already, but I have to give my 2 pennies worth because if you don't, they're not going to hear you and they're going to think, well, oh, well, it's, well, nobody's saying nothing, so they must be loving the game, right? Wrong. No, no, we've all got to say something, if we're not feeling it. Because if you stay silent, you know what I mean? You are unintentionally going to be complicit as to the make-doification of the state of certain games. You know what I mean? So, nah. Steel City, please, I'm begging you, man. Fix the game. I know you're going to basically add improvements and quality of life improvements to the game. I know that. You know what I mean? DLC, I don't really give a shit about DLC. It's like I paid £41 for the game. I'm not paying 60 odd pounds just to get freaking couple era fighters. I've never paid £23 in one shot for DLC. Never. I've always basically waited for a sale and got those. End of. But anyway, I can hear myself waffling. I hope that if Steel City are watching, that you take this message with the sincerity and the respect that is given, right? Yeah, we love your game, but it needs fixing. It really does need fixing, and fixing fast, or you're going to find out that you're going to end up having a one-player local multiplayer game, and that's not what us boxing fans want. We don't want that, because there's no community. There's no community. So anyway, it's with that. That's my 2 pennies. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and please let me know what you think of Undisputed in its current state. I mean, there's many people that said the same thing, so I might be asking a redundant question at this point. But I mean, just let me know. Just let me know what you're having fun with at the minute. Let me know what you're having fun with Undisputed at the minute. All right. Anyway, it's with that. I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. And as always, you download the coup, whatever the game, media, platform, format, genre. Happy gaming. If you are happy gaming, not only am I happy for you, I'm happy with you. So until we link up next time, people stay blessed. I'm out of here. Magonski. Later, Rudies. Bye-bye. Peace.